Sunny Souls to a Light Seers collective. Pick a card. So here we have, bless me, excuse me, sneezes may be significant. Allergies may be significant. If you've been guided to this reading, it's for a reason. I have meditated and prayed that these readings find those who they are meant for. So I actually channeled a bit before, and so in pile 1 we have my Agate crystal necklace, and we're using the ancient Egyptian tarot cards. These were gifted to me by someone very special, and I'm very grateful. Excuse my sniffling. Then we have the Agate earring paired with the Modern Witch tarot deck, also gifted to me by someone very, very special, and I'm very grateful. So this just slipped on me because I wear it often, but Spirit is saying to let the energy ground in there. So we have 2 Agate, crystals. One is a bracelet, one is an earring. I think that's really significant because both the channels, throat chakra clearing, must be significant for the collective, because both of the channels are interlinked in some way. But take a moment, meditate, just take a breath, and connect to your intuition and your higher self. And let's get started, shall we? So for pile 1 with the Ancient Egypt Tarot, looks like this. We have 111, 333 and 555 may be significant numbers. You may be seeing them often, or they may be coming up in your head, things like that. So with 333, changes are rising in the collective, both on an internal spiritual level, but also you may be physically moving or preparing to move within the next 6 months. So as I'm saying this, I'm a lot more conscious of my breath. So anxiety may be something that this collective is familiar with in some way and has changed their lifestyle to exclude those feelings because they don't find them desirable. I resonate with that. So you have big blessings here, collective, and they're coming for you. No forcing, no rushing, just pure alignment. Pure alignment. Caribbean ancestry may be significant. Asian ancestry may be significant, or even just having heritage in a place that is not the UK is significant. With these ancient Egyptian tarot cards, it makes me feel it's really excited energy, but it's also restless in a way. And I feel like your ancestors and spirit guides have some messages to say. So let's hear pile 1. That's a lot of cards, Spirit. The 10 of Wands was peeking out of those cards. But I would like the clearest messages for the collective here, Spirit. Wow. So we have the 3 of Cups and the pyramids, which represents the tower. Spirit is saying that there is a situation in your life that has just passed and has shaken things up. It's something that you have just completed a cycle of. And Spirit wants you to know that though things may be uncomfortable or feel like they've turned upside down, everything exists. So I was going to say exactly as it is supposed to be, but everything exists. That's really interesting. And we have the Temperance and the Three of Coins. So what Spirit is saying here, I'm not going to show the rest of the cards, by the way, because I don't know how YouTube and Instagram feel about, like, possibly naked people. Who knows? But what Spirit is saying here is that you have reached the conclusion of a situation that gave you emotional turmoil in the past, and with Temperance here, you have really come to terms with your own identity, who you are. You know that you're a healer, whether that be a healer of other people or purely just a healer of yourself. You make an active effort to improve every day. You put the effort in and time and value to pour into what matters to you, collective. You are taking flight. Aeroplanes may be significant. You are being blessed financially right now, whether that be with a trip, with a financial windfall that allows you to take a trip, but I'm seeing movement here. And with Three of Coins and the Three of Cups, almost adjacent to each other, Spirit is saying here that something that was of emotional... The word orifice is coming to me, but I don't even know what that means in this present moment. I'm sure I do know what it means, otherwise it wouldn't have come forward. But, like, basically, you alchemized your pain into pounds. And if you live in the UK, that is really, really specific. Like, you have taken something that people thought was going to keep you down. They thought it was going to keep you stuck. And you wasn't even stuck. You were just resting. You were just gathering intel. Guys, your fire can never be extinguished. I'm really being drawn to the sun here. And the little... Maybe it's a flame? It's like a red... something above his head. Their head. And what Spirit is saying is that you are sunshine in people's lives. You are sunshine in your own life. And your consistent faith within yourself, your consistent ability to fill up your own cup with love, with peace. You're tearing down societal structures that people thought were going to be forever. People thought that certain people in certain places were going to be sitting on their high horse forever. And collective, you said, no, baby. You said, no, there's got to be some change. There's got to be some change of what you guys value around here, because you saw, collective, how much your fellow humans need to heal. So we have the Queen. Strong feminine energy, Aries may be significant, and we have strength. Here, collective, Spirit is telling me that you have strength in spirit. You have emotional and spiritual resilience. You just keep on filling up your cup with love, with peace, with tranquility. I meant to say tranquility. You've killed all the haters, basically. All the haters, they're dead. Energetically, spiritually, they cannot come close to you. That's what I mean. Is that there was certain people who tried to infiltrate your energy or tried to corrupt your energy field with lies and hate and colonial essence, where they tried to take, steal, take credit, this, that, and the other. But you collective, you are backed by angels. You're backed by angels, and you have the spirit of a warrior. Now, I'm conscious that as a black woman, we are often painted with the brush of warrior, but we don't want to fight. I know I personally, I don't want to fight. I want to rest. You deserve peace. You deserve rest. And you, by eliminating the blocks, by just keeping pushing forward with perseverance, with love and light at the center of everything that you do, with growth at the center of everything that you do, you have reached a completely new beginning. Your tower moments now are not, they're not scary. You're looking fear straight in the mouth, and you're controlling it. You're controlling your thoughts. You realize that you cannot always control your circumstances. Excuse me, throat chakra clearing. There's a lot of blue here as well, which is throat chakra. You cannot always control your external circumstances, but what you can control is your reaction. What you can control is where you put your energy. And the stars are aligned for you to be mega rich. Collective. You are so special. That's the end of pile 1. Pile 2. Let's get started. So, the channel that we had was 111, 222, 333, and 444 may be significant. We're just keeping the ball rolling with these readings because they are related in some way. So I'm not going to edit any of this. So I'm going to sneeze. Bless me. Protection is really significant in this collective. You know how protected you are, or you have to know how protected you are. In every sense of the word. Your spirit is ferocious. And God don't play about you. The universe don't play about you. Your ancestors don't play about you. Whether you believe in God is a completely different thing. Like, that is your personal journey with your faith. That I'm saying now, have faith. Have faith in yourself. Because that's all that matters. At the end of the day, you wake up as you go to sleep as you. Have faith in you. And the way to do that is to trust that you are acting in alignment with your soul's highest purpose. And that is not such a big task. All it takes is some alone time, some thinking. Is this right for me? Am I doing this for me? For who I actually am? Breath work is really significant. Collective, if you ever feel out of control of your body, your environment, your emotions, please just take however long you need to rest and breathe, like actively, consciously breathe. I'm feeling like allergies are significant. Like, I'm obviously a bit bunged up, but it's a bit chilly, but I'm not chilly. I do actually need to blow my nose, but this channel wants to come out first, so that's what I'm gonna do. But collective spirit, they're saying for me to clarify what I mean by spirit. And what I mean by spirit is all the realms that we cannot see. All the realms that we cannot see is what I mean by spirit. I mean the universe. I mean love. All encompassing, unconditional love. And I can tell you now that your cup is full. You are safe. You are worthy of love and respect and honor. You are celebrated. And you're revered as a spiritual teacher and a spiritual warrior, because you have been through stuff that people can't even fathom. Like, they cannot even program in their head how you went through that, and you're now here today because they know that they sure as hell would not have the strength that you had dealing with certain things, coming out on top. 111 on the timer. And it's a new video, by the way, because I had to go and blow my nose, but ooh, packing may be significant because you going away. You going away. I'm like, where does this American accent come from? I'm a theatre kid. I'm a, like, if you can't tell, I'm really creative. I wouldn't even, like, put myself into a box of, like, what exactly it is I do, because I literally do everything. Like, I can do anything, and so can you. So, if Palm 1 resonates with you, this may as well. We have 111, 222, 333, and 444. 444 is especially significant, so exes may be significant. There may be someone that you need to release and forgive, and understand that this path that you're on, this path of growth, this path of movement, forward movement, it means that you have to leave some people behind. There are some people who really, really, really wanted to siphon your energy, but it was masked as friendship. And when the going got tough, they went silent. And collective, you have been having an intuition about cutting certain people off. And trust me, it doesn't need to be a big idea. A big idea? A big deal is what I meant. But me saying it doesn't need to be a big ordeal makes me think, don't hesitate to delete numbers, unfollow people. It's not that deep. Like, you collective, you have a heart of pure gold. And I know that if you see these people out and about that you're choosing to remove from your energy field, it's still love. Because you show love to yourself, first and foremost. So you know that removing these people from having access to you is beneficial for both of you. I don't even need to say more about that because you completely understand. If you're watching this video, you completely understand. Anywho's old. So you have completed a 10-year. That's what they're saying, 10-year, but it might not be 10 years. It may be 2 years, 3 months. But you have completed a cycle of karmic debt and injustice in your bloodline. You are magnetizing everything you desire towards you right now in this era of detachment. Collective, I feel like you have been so detached. You have been so selective. It's giving hermit mode. It's giving come correct to be in my circle. And I'm so proud of you because I know that you, if we're part of the same collective, which we are because you're watching this, but you have healed deep people-pleasing wounds and self-abandonment wounds. And I'm so proud of you because, God, that's boring. It's boring. Social media may be significant. There may be people who are trying to come for you on social media, but you're so detached that it's like, they look crazy. I don't even need to say anything else. So You are unfazed and you're making people act up, but you're making them act like they're unfazed by your beauty, by your talent, by your success, but it's actually eating them alive. It's eating them on the inside, and that is their karma. To see you succeed in spite of the setbacks, the perceived setbacks, because everything is always working out for you and has always been working out for you. And in 2026, you are embodying alchemization at its fullest, like the end result of the alchemization, the end result of all the pain and suffering that you were like, why is this happening to me? Blah, 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 blah. And then you realize, oh, this is happening because that person could have come with me. That thing was holding me back. Weed may be significant for the collective here, like smoking, marijuana. And Spirit is saying that this is not something that is holding you back per se, but they're saying they want you to detach from material things. They want you to detach from things in this physical world that you feel like give value to your life. They're saying family members are significant as well. I just felt like a heavier energy, but addiction may be significant within your bloodline and your ancestry. And I think especially with young people today, we are so used to overconsumption. So what Spirit is saying is that don't be blind to a misuse of drugs, basically. Like an abuse of them. Things are here to aid, or is the word a bet? Like the opposite, us. And weed is here to aid us. A lot of different things are here to aid us. But it's how you use it. It doesn't always need to be used in a holistic sense of, oh, meditation and ayahuasca or whatever, but just collective, please do not smoke yourself silly. Like, pick up a book. Go outside without a spliff. You know? I love you, that's with love, because we've all been there, but like, seriously, there's so much more to life than thinking that you're reliant on something that you're not. You're simply not. And I know that may be tough to hear because it was also tough to say, because like, addiction is a disease. But at the end of the day, once you realize that something is a habit, that's something that you're choosing to do. So it's whether or not you continue to make that choice in spite of the knowledge that you have about it. If we lie to ourselves, it's different to being honest, if that makes sense. And I just think like you're in a period of time, excuse me, throat chakra clearing, where you're being so honest with yourself and you're setting boundaries everywhere in your life. You're looking at healthier choices. You're looking at, with food, with, I'm hearing wine. You like to drink wine. Good for you. But yeah, everyone has their things. I think Spirit is just saying like, choose to be healthy, for you. Some days are easier than others. Some days it's really hard. And some days you just want to smoke or cry or stretch or go for a run. And what Spirit is saying is just be really conscious about why you're doing those things. Do it because of love. Do it because of peace and rest and the essence of you calling that thing. So yeah, that's all I have to say on that, but I'm just going to continue with the last channels before I pull some cards. It literally is the middle of the night and I'm like, oh, am I being too loud because people are sleeping? But like, I don't think I am. But like, your mic is on. Spirit said your mic is on, and I hope that you guys can hear me properly. I really do pray and manifest that these messages reach those who they're supposed to. There is so much that your ancestors want to congratulate you for. You are being rewarded and celebrated in the spiritual realms. Like, I'm seeing an older African man, like wearing chief's clothing, kente cloth. He's congratulating you. We're so proud of you, my dear, we're so proud of you. That's what they're saying. Ancient Mesopotamia, maybe significant. But you are a god in your ancestors' eyes. 11:11 on the timer. That is seriously special. Thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, angels. Thank you, Archangel Michael and Raphael and Gabriel. Grabe. Is that significant to anyone? Yeah, man, you're a god in the spiritual realms. Like, you're being praised, you're being clapped for, you're being celebrated for being authentically you. So the numbers that came up were 333, 454, 212. April may be significant, May may be significant, both the name and the months. And then names beginning or including the letters and numbers S, E, J, K, L, R, P. Brilliant. Thank you so much, collective. I pray that the clearest messages come out for the collective. What does pile 2 have to say for the collective? Spirituality is really significant within this collective. You are getting divine justice, divine karmic justice. Ooh. You have a divine partner coming in. Whether that be a business partner or soulmate, divine counterpart vibes, you have someone that wants to protect you and infuse your life with more love and abundance. I'm really being drawn to the yellow flowers here, so green fingers may be significant. Planting things, but abundance is really, really significant. I'm seeing light eyes, green and blue may be significant, and ancestry that is not from the UK is significant. Spirit is saying that there is a lot that is unknown, but you must lean into what you do know. And what you do know is love. What you do know is peace. What you do know is, although things in the past may not have been stable in your life and you may not have come from a particularly peaceful upbringing, it may have been quite chaotic, but what Spirit is saying here is that your divine karmic justice is here. It has been paid. You are getting paid, and you have people that want to support you on your journey. The 8 of Wands. You have a message coming in here, collective, before the end of the month. Whenever you're seeing this, you have a message coming in before the end of the month. But Spirit really wants me to tell you that, oh my gosh, you are going to be making so much money in 2026. They want you to be really, really generous in this period of time. They want you to be generous to yourself, but only to those who you feel aligned with. And I don't mean don't give back to those in need, but what Spirit is saying is that as these blessings come in with such speed, with this motorcycle here and this motorcycle in the Chariot, Spirit is saying with these blessings coming in such speed, use your discernment with where and whom you give your time and energy, because your pockets are about to be so full that there will actually be people that come out of the woodworks to try and weasel their way back in some way. But you're protected. The love of your life. The love of your life is here. You've been asking for forward movement when it comes to your business, and 2026 is the time where you are going to see the least amount of resistance and the most amount of money so far. And I just felt my voice drop a couple octaves, and I feel like this masculine energy of forward movement is acclimatized by this climate. Tropics may be significant. You may be moving to somewhere with a different climate to where you live now. Spirit is saying that there is something really significant about how and where you choose to spend your time and energy, and they're saying that keep pouring into deeper spiritual teachings. They're saying there's stuff to be learnt through the journey, through where you have already stepped. You've learned all your lessons, and now they need you. By they, I'm saying your spirit guides, they need you to be present in the present moment, and to understand that that life that you left is left. It's left behind, and you are now sitting in an energy of love. Of love and balance and communicative ease and stress-free peace. This, my loves, is your divine karmic justice. You are so magical. You have manifested the life of your dreams, and I really need you to take a second and thank yourself and thank the universe and thank yourself for where you are now. Not only have you stood up to bullies, evil eye, you've cleared it all, blocks, you cleared them all, but on top of that, you're a kind person. On top of that, you care about co-flourishing with other humans and animals and the earth. And on top of that, you're using your spiritual abilities, you're using your knowledge to support others in their journey. I'm so proud of you, collective. Strawberries may be significant, orange is significant, and the letters A, E, I, O, U, the vowels. Someone may owe you money. You're getting it back tenfold. And with the Ace of... Is it Ace of Swords upright or reverse? Ace of Swords reverse. You may be like, well, how do you know it's reverse? I literally just get an intuition. I just ask. You are fine-tuning your relationship with your mind. you're walking away from thoughts, patterns, emotional bonds that you had to old stories. You're leaving them behind. You're leaving them behind. You realize how illuminous you are and how much the path is lit for you. And you realize that you've stacked up all this knowledge and all this wealth of experience. And you're like, yeah, I got what I got from there. I'm grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm just going to keep it pushing because I know I got so much more around the corner. Literally round the corner. Like, if not today, that you get a message, you receive a miracle, it's within 24 hours. This message of complete and utter peace. Collective, you have been fine tuning your craft, and you are being rewarded for it. You are being rewarded for it massively. There are people that want to pay you. Full stop. You are a spiritual warrior and a blessing to this earth. Thank you so much, Collective, for being here. Thank you so much for giving me the privilege of reading for you. I'm on this journey with you, and I'm so grateful to share these messages. So, do we have some animal oracle for pile 2? Any messages to close out this reading? Thank you, Spirit. Sing your own song at the top. We may have some singers in here, some rappers, some MCs, some DJs, some poets, some writers. They're saying, just write the book. Just start writing. Just start planning. 222 on the timer. Just start. And bring a dental may be significant, but bring a gentle touch. Maybe brushing teeth is significant. Spirit wants you to say affirmations to yourself, whether in your head or out loud, when you're in the mirror, when you're brushing your teeth. How grateful are you to have teeth? How grateful are you to have a toothbrush and the wealth and abundance to even be looking in a mirror and brushing your teeth? Do you know what I mean? Like having a home. Spirit, wow, I didn't even see this. Moth spirit, surrender now. Spirit is saying, where in your life can you give more thanks? Excuse me. Cleanse this space and throat chakra clearing. Where in your life can you give more thanks? I'm thankful for my loved ones and for the magic of this universe. Spirit is saying, trust in the magic and claim your independence with Cat Spirit. One card from the Osho deck dropped, and it's courage. That's your reading, Collective. You are doing everything right. You're doing everything right. And I'm so proud of you. I hope that one or both of these messages, well, there was multiple messages, but 2 piles, and I hope that they resonated with you guys, and you are the most pretty, delicate, strong, resilient flower, and I'm so grateful for you. Keep shining. You're so special. Don't change unless it's for the better. Love you.